sex, as in our identity as male and female, becomes meaningless as the end result of sex, as in sexual activity, becoming meaningless, right? Maybe we could say sex as verb or activity and sex as noun, identity. Inasmuch as sex as verb or activity is meaningless, the end result of that is that sex as identity, i.e. I'm male or female, that becomes meaningless too. The two are profoundly intertwined. And I would also put it this way, that we're kind of going full circle here in the sexual revolution. What was the sexual revolution a response to? It was a response to that puritanical, fearful approach to sex that rejected the body. But where is the sexual revolution ending? With another kind, albeit a different brand, but nonetheless, a real rejection of the body. That's where we are in today's world. A rejection of the very reality of maleness and femaleness. And my explanation for that is this, that we eventually despise whatever we idolize. Let me define these terms. Or we know what we mean by despise, but we may not know what I mean by idolize. Sex in God's plan is an icon. What's an icon? An icon is a window to a heavenly reality, an earthly window to an infinite, eternal, heavenly reality. An idol is a false god, right? Throughout human history, sex has been probably the number one idol. And it's the number one idol, it's the number one God substitute, because in God's plan, in the scripture, the union of husband and wife, the sexual embrace, the marital act, as we say, is the number one icon of heavenly life. The one flesh union, St. Paul says, is a great mystery, and it refers to our heavenly destiny, the marriage of Christ and the church. When we lose sight of our destiny, when we lose sight of the third way to live eros, right? These are the only two options. And when we indulge in disordered ways in sexual activity, when we idolize sex, it hurts us, it wounds us, it pains us. And that's what I mean when I say we will eventually despise whatever we idolize. But we don't have to just flip-flop between despising and idolizing. We can restore that, I'll use a fancy word here, we can restore that iconography. We can restore the sense of the body as a sign of a great mystery, a heavenly reality. But we need to cry out that God himself will give us the vision to see this, to sense this, to understand this, and to live this. That's the invitation of Jesus. He says, come, become one who sees. Become one who sees heavenly things revealed through these earthly things. Christianity does not invite us to nullify sexual desire. It invites us to purify sexual desire, to redirect it towards the true, the good, and the beautiful.